An accident now westbound 50 at 65th Street. Also a crash westbound 80 on the Yellow Causeway. Traffic brought to you by Zero Res, where you can get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned starting at just $139. Go to ZeroResSacramento.com to get all the details. Good morning. It is 16 minutes past 7. And here is Dan.
Let me hop out of my lowrider and I'll give you the report off the color prep board, Sean.
Is the color prep board hydraulic too?
You know it is not, and I probably should put some lower rims on it and kind of jazz it up, I guess, in a very Mexican way.
And don't forget the small steering wheel.
Oh yes, the small little what do you call it? The chains. Steering wheel. Yeah, that'll add a lot of flair to it. Who is not adding a lot of flair is Joe Biden. I had said months ago, Sean, that in the end he would turn on Israel and possibly even use military force to stop Israel. Don't think that's not possible. Yesterday he took a big step closer to doing just that. The justification he's using is that Israel is using weapons.
Yes, they are.
To target civilians. That's a lie, and that's why he
is a lie. Yes,
and that's why he's withholding these 2,000+ pound bombs to deploy to Israel. Now, the city of Rafah is key to winning this whole thing. Biden knows it, Netanyahu knows it, and they are going to go into Rafah. They have to, and so they're positioning right now. They don't need these weapons. Think about this. If Biden withholds them, that doesn't mean Israel is disarmed. No, they have plenty of their own weapons. It would have been nicer and easier to use these more powerful weapons, but Israel can still do this job, and they'll have to. But I think Netanyahu knows that he's on his own. Now, Biden couldn't have looked more two-faced than he did this past week here, Tuesday making the speech touting how ironclad his support was for Israel, and then the next day withdrawing weapons for support. Again, this is a situation you can't ride the fence on. You have to make a decision one way or the other. He's already made that decision. He's destroyed his presidency. There's no way he's going to win. I'm going to throw that out right now, unless, again, major cheating happens. But by itself, the Biden administration is done. But it all comes down to this. How many people are actually paying attention to this whole thing? Dan from Elk Grove mentioned the people in the middle. That's where you have to target. Are there enough of them that are fed up with Biden? I think that is the case. I think we've crossed that threshold. But are there enough people who just, again, they don't pay? I've talked to many, many smart people, and they just don't pay a word to any attention to what's going on here regarding the news. And it's stunning. It's stunning and sickening all at the same time.
I can believe it that people aren't. For one thing, if you're just watching the 10 o'clock news or whatever, you're not getting much. And a lot of people
you're not getting much at all.
Aren't watching. I mean, not everybody listens to, say, talk radio, for example.
Right.
Not everyone does that. There are a lot of people who they don't even have a surface knowledge of what's going on here. They're just...
And many people forget that. Many people, who listen to talk radio are thinking that everyone's listening along with them. No, that's not true. We're in a very tiny minority. Most people don't pay much attention to the news. It's just, again, it's so ugly. I mean, you can see why, because it's so ugly and horrid. You don't want to pay any attention to it. But for those who did, who saw the CNN interview yesterday, Biden looked horrible. He looked absolutely awful. But one thing he revealed, and CNN even admitted this, he's getting advice from Barack Hussein Obama. So Biden, we've all known this for a long time, but Obama's still running the show, because Feeble Joe is exactly that, feeble, and he doesn't have the capacity to make decisions anymore. So he's getting this information from outside. Now the Democrats, here's the thing, they've screwed up so badly. I mean, this is how bad it is, that not only Biden will probably lose this election, Gavin Newsom, if he was going to run again for governor, if the Republicans put up a decent candidate, they'd probably win. And even Steve Garvey has not an unrealistic chance to win the Senate seat. Why? Because, again, the Democrats have gone way overboard. And when you go way overboard like this, you lose people in the middle, and you even lose your people in your own party. So Democrats are unhappy with not just Newsom, Biden, the entire Republican structure, and you've got Bernie Sanders yesterday that it didn't help. What he should be called out openly is a racist.
Well, that's part of the Democrats' MO. It's racism. They're racists.
But now
everything
you can
is
call
race.
Well, and I keep repeating, here's my broken record. The Republicans have a golden, rare opportunity to take full advantage. Are they going to? No, because look at who's running the Republican Party in the state of California and nationally. Although Trump is taking over the RNC, which is good.
Yeah, they just, the Republicans just keep looking at fastball after fastball right down the middle, and they just go, huh, what's that? Oh, strike three.
Okay.
Yeah, you're out.
I hear the music. I'm going to crawl right back into my lowrider. I'm going to adjust the steering wheel, put on some Mexican music, and drive off into the sunset.
You will look very stylish. It's all about style, Dan.
I need a breakfast taco. I'm hungry right now.
One for me. We'll see you later.
Thanks, bud.
6. No, not 6. 7. 7:22.